Hello everyone, it's Turtle. Today I'm going to teach you how to make the inner gates in Minecraft. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, this is what it looks like. It's boots, leather boots. I made them green to show like, I don't know, the first few gates. I don't know, up to 5 I think. And it has this cool particle effect that basically follows you around. But anyways, I'll teach you all of it right here. Also, there's an after effect that gives you nausea and slowness because it takes a lot of energy to use the inner gates. Anyways, it's basically this line of command blocks right here plus a bit of that over there. First off, you gotta deal with this. Now it looks like a lot, but it really isn't that much. So execute if entity, execute the command, so activate the command if entity, so if a player or mob or something is wearing leather boots that are tagged this color. Now this color, you change it to anything. You just have to search up leather armor dyed color or something and then find the color ID and then you'll have this one. Mine right now is set to the lime dyed color of armor, and then after it senses that entity is wearing leather boots that are dyed lime, then it'll run this command, so it'll add your name, subtract actually, so it was minus 8 points. So the points are for the whole chakra system, so if I go survival mode, you'll see my XP bar, it's going up, I'm charging up chakra, but once I put on my boots, then the chakra starts going down because I'm using chakra to do the inner gates. But anyways, let's move on. Okay, so next bit, if you haven't seen my other video about how this whole part works, then I'll just explain it now. But if you have seen the video, you can just skip to this time. But anyways, I'll go through this now in case you haven't seen my Chidori and Rasengan video. So how the whole chakra system works is that it senses when my XP bar, so my XP bar is my chakra system, when it gets to 0, 0 means I'm out of chakra. I can't do anything when you're out of chakra. So then what's going to happen is that with this command here, it will basically sense that I'm level 0, my chakra is level 0, and then fill this part with a redstone block. So if I'm out of chakra, this will a redstone block will appear. Turning this on, turning this off, all of this will turn off, all of this will retract, right? If they retract, then for example, then the circuit, the signal can't get through, right? That's how redstone works. But then, let's say you do have XP, like chakra right now, then the signal can get through. But, okay, now's the next part. Let's say you are wearing the boots, right? Signal turns on, it knows you're wearing the boots, it's draining the chakra, the signal goes through, and then now you have these commands. Now, so these are the after effects. I'll talk about that later. These are what actually happens when you have the boots on. Inner gates, basically. So what it does is actually it gives the attribute. Attribute is like, I have a video on this, but it turns your max health to basically 26. So it gives you 13 hearts. 13 hearts, yes. And then it will give you a bit of health so you can heal. Just because, you know, it's in the anime, you turn on the inner gates and you get this like little buff, kind of from, I don't know, you're just motivated to beat the enemy. Anyways, effect give at peace, speed. So then this gives you speed if you're if you're wearing the boots. Just to note that all of these three are example of single player world. So if you're doing this in single player, then you need to use at P. If you're doing multiplayer, then you have to add the whole boots thing. So basically, effect give, and then just copy and paste your whole boots thing. Your boots, your same color, okay? So effect give at A, and then all of this stuff, the boots color, strength, 1 true. You can always change this purple one to anything you want. It's how much strength you want to give it to them. Now right now I'd say this is Energates 1 or 2, which isn't that strong, so you don't need to give them that much strength. And then this one gives resistance, this one gives jump boost, and this is the particle. Okay, now same for these attributes. I mean this attribute. You can do the whole boots thing and have the in a multiplayer server attribute at A and then all the color boots data stuff. Now back to the particle. If you're doing the first few gates, which is really no particles at all, you can do this one. Or I've made a few other options right here. We have this one, which is the one that we're already doing. And then around 5th gate or so, they have a green aura around them. So if this is what it looked like inside. Okay, if you want to use this one, what you're going to do is take this command. So this command /execute and all that stuff, your boots, your color of it, and then run particle dust and just change the particle dust from this one right here. So this one, these three are the RGB colors. You could change it to anything you want, but this is the color I chose. This one is the size of a particle. This one is where you want it. So I chose 1 block higher than your foot. And then this is so that it has an area, so then it's like all of this area instead of just all crowded together. And then 0 is just the speed, and then the count, how many you want. You want like a lot so you can't see anything, or just a tiny bit. And then this one, inner gates, you know, the last one. You guys may have seen the episode or not, but this is the red one. It's like the last gate. I'm not sure. 7th gate might also be red, but you could change the colors, like again, the RGB code. Search up RGB color picker, and then you can pick one of these. But then they'll have numbers like 232. You just have to change that 232 into 2.32. They'll have a number like 3, and then you just have to change it to 0.03. So just move a few decimals. And then that's for the particles. And then if you want, like I said again, higher level inner gates, you know, always just change this amplifier to like 10 or 20 or something. 20 is a bit much, but sure if you want. And then now, the after effects. As we all know, you open the 8th gate, you would die. So then you can make a command that would kill you after it. But this is what happens when you open the first few, which you won't die, but there's a few after effects. So this gives instant damage. The reason I do this is that when you're going in survival mode, you put on the boots, you get health at the bottom. You see we have 3 extra hearts. But then we want to take it off, so look at my hearts. It goes down. It has to go back down to normal. That's how we want it. So now you're back to the normal, regular guy. And then our next command block, it just sets the health to normal. And then the next one, it gives you slowness for 7 seconds. And gives you nausea for 7 seconds. For some reason, it doesn't last 7 seconds on my screen. I don't know why. But you could change it to how long as you want. You could torture your friends or something. Your choice. But overall, I think that's about it. Like I said in the last video, you can always have this thing going on, very fast repeating circuit. And then you can have clear your effects, your strength, speed, and resistance. So the second you run out of chakra, you can't use it anymore. If you want an example of running out of chakra, I could do that right now. Alright, so let's see, we're running out of chakra, and there you go, see? We don't even have to take off the boots. We're still wearing it, but we can't use any of the speed. We have no speed, no effects right here. And then, because we're out of chakra, so then what we do is we just take it off, and you see we're charging up. We're charging up again. It's charging up, that's 20, okay? Put it on, and we get all the buffs. We get all the buffs right here. All of it, and you can run around, your speed whatever, your strength whatever, go kill a few of your friends or something, and then it runs out, and then get the nausea and the slowness. Okay, and then you can't do anything because your chakra's down. because the pistons have retracted like that. There you go. See, circuit can't complete. But I think that's it for today's tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed.